Hey guys, so today's story is a really embarrassing one for me, and I'm only sharing because I believe someone really needs to hear this one. So please sit back and enjoy. So today's story starts off around the time I was in JSS 2. I had changed high schools and it was my first day in the new one. The school bus pulls up outside the crib, and as I made my way down the stairs, I was filled with those first day of school jitters like any normal person would. I get on the bus, and in there I lay eyes on the most beautiful thing I had ever seen wearing a skirt. To me, she was a perfect 10, my G. It was Indomie love. Instant LOML. This girl, let's call her Victoria. Now, it turns out Victoria was my classmate, and so it was very easy for us to become really close, seeing as we both took the bus together and lived really close to each other. But I was in love with this girl, and it's funny because I was like 11, 12. I mean, the fuck does a 12-year-old know about love? But I know this girl made my heart sing, my stomach dance, and my whole world a happier place. Anyway, one day I'm in class chilling with my buddy Emeka, and another classmate, Simon, walks past and hails us up as he's passing. Now, Simon was just that nigga, tall for his age, dark, handsome, ladies man, popular with the guys, charismatic and smart. I was a fan of this nigga, and after he leaves, I'm like, I really like that guy. He's cool. And Emeka's like, yeah, he's great. You know he's Victoria's boyfriend, right?
Jesus is Lord!
No way. Yeah, man. Since when? Since JS1, before you came. Christ! I was shocked and I was angry. Look, don't blame me. Like, Simon was a flirt, a chronic one. He got so much attention from both younger and senior ladies, and he happily gave them back. I used to look at him and be like, goals. But now I realized he was dating the love of my life all through that time. Ooh, fuck you, Simon. You are scum. Today, I realized it wasn't hate. I didn't hate Simon. No, it was envy. Envy, after all, is just negative admiration. Because I saw the way Victoria looked at him, a way she never did me, and it made me feel insecure. I started to compare myself to him. I wasn't tall enough, fine enough, cool enough, and all that shit made me depressed. Worst off was when she would tell me about her boyfriend issues and how she doesn't think Simon loves her anymore. And I'll be there listening as her best friend, all the while dying inside and screaming, I love you, and if you give me a chance, I'd worship the very ground you walk on. But I never said anything. Little bitch. Anyway, I and my elder sister were really close growing up, so I told her everything, and she was like, brother, you're going about this the wrong way. If you continue like this, you and this Victoria will be in the same room, butt naked, and she'll let you rub cream on her back, but you'll never touch her boobs. What? I don't want to touch her breasts. At least not now. I'll touch them when we are married. Look at you. You better fucking man up and tell her you like her. Foolish girl. You know nothing. I have it all planned out. Step 1. I'm always there for her, continuously lavishing her with love and attention. Step 2. I give a good impression to her family so they like me and pressure her into doing the same. Step 3. She realizes that Simon is scum and I was her true love all along. Step 4. We get married and move into a big house, have many children, grow old, and then I die. But she's so stricken by the grief of losing me, she dies a week after. Okay, good luck with that. Don't blame me, fam. Blame Disney movies. Anyway, like my sister predicted, things didn't get better. But I caught a break, or at least I thought I did. At the end of JSS 3, I found out Victoria had changed schools to one in another state. I was devastated, but a little happy because I finally get to move on, right? Wrong as a motherfucker. I wouldn't let go. I kept stalking her on Facebook, looking at her pictures and imagining how our babies would look. They look so pretty. I was a real creep with that period. Jesus. I couldn't move on. And funny thing was, a lot of girls in my high school wanted to, how do you say, licky on my blicky? Like, I'm not even joking. But I wasn't interested. Because I kept trying to find Victoria in all them bitches and them ladies weren't measuring up. So I didn't date nobody throughout my high school experience because of this one girl. Anyway, I graduated high school and I flunked my first JAMB exam, so I couldn't go to college immediately. But guess what? Victoria had failed too, and as destiny would have it, we both attended the same JAMB lecture. And so we kicked off from where we left off, and it was like she never left. My G, I was falling in love again, and I hated myself for it. I still didn't have the kahunas to tell this babe how I felt. Pussy, you make me sick. Anyway, one day she hits me up and she's like, Ramsey, I'm coming to your house today. And I'm like, oh, okay, no wahala. Just call me when you're coming. Fine. Dude, I was ecstatic. I go and tell my cousin and younger brother and I'm like, Victoria is coming over and I'm going to ask her out today. And they're like, whoa, are you sure? And I'm like, def. Today. And so I go, I arrange my room, everywhere is nice, I'm waiting. Then my phone rings and it's her. I pick up and she's like, hey, I'm at your door. And so I go to open up and she's there with this other guy from the lesson. Let's call him Toby. And Toby was this fine guy, he was cool, he had a beard, whatever. And we were cool, but we weren't really friends. So I didn't get why he was in my house. Anyway, they come in and I drag Victoria to one side and I'm like, I thought you were coming alone. And she's like, he was around and I thought we should just come here. And I'm like, okay. So we're in my room and like, I noticed something really strange. So check this out. So they're on the bed, right? And I'm on a chair adjacent the bed facing them. And I'm watching these two do love, romantic, Jack and Rose type shit. But I was the one drowning because I realized these two were fucking dating. Hold up, what? So check it. You know that thing where your guy wants to hook up with his babe, but he can't do it at his house for logistic reasons. And so he takes babe to his best friend's house to run the package there because, you know, he's your guy. And you know, bro code. Hey, that was what this girl was doing to me. And I'm there, muzzed, appalled, and just speechless. Then Toby opens his mouth and goes, bro, do you have orange juice? Then Victoria's like, yeah, Oster, offer us something now. And I'm like, no orange juice. I think that was God saving them from me, because only God knows what manner of body fluid would have entered their orange juice. So that was how I was there, looking at them. Me, leave the room for you. All of us will die here today. Anyway, after some time, they pack up and leave. And so I walk them downstairs and then I meet my brothers at the gate. So as Victoria and boyfriend leave, my brother's like, Osi, is that her brother? And I'm like, no, boyfriend. Guys, please don't tell Monica. And they keep laughing. And I leave them and go upstairs. I enter my room and immediately I shut the door. My phone rings. And it's my sister Monica. I answer and she doesn't even say hello. She just starts laughing at me. Bitch. The way I cried that night while listening to Adele's 21 album on repeat, it was a miracle I didn't drink Otapiapia and just die. And I won't even go quietly. I would 13 reasons why the fuck out of everybody. Anyway, fast forward some months later and I finally grow a pair and tell her how I feel. And guess what? She tells me she's known since we're in JSS3 but doesn't like me that way. And it was better we remained friends. After she told me this, I was upset. But not with her, no. I didn't blame her. I blamed myself. Because imagine I asked her out in JSS3 and she said no. I wouldn't have died. I'd have moved on and maybe even found someone else. But no. I was afraid. That's the word, afraid. And I had low self-esteem. This story taught me one of the biggest lessons of my life. The friend zone doesn't exist. So don't waste your time or emotional well-being because you are afraid to grab opportunities or go after what you want. Stop making excuses and grab them. If it works out, glory to God. If it doesn't, take the lesson and move on. Life is too short, my G. So you have to risk it to get the biscuit. That's what. I'm jotting it down. Hey guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I have more videos, you can check them in the link in the description box, and please subscribe for more content. Thank you.